Hello, everyone. What I'm going to be sharing with you today is the strength that the universe will go to test you before you receive your manifestation. So when it comes to manifesting, have you ever noticed that there is never a straight path to what it is that you desire? You could never have predicted the way that you received the desire or the obscure things that had to happen, these obstacles that you had to overcome, the direction that you had to take for it to come to you. And the reason for this is the universe is shaping and molding you to be the best version, preparing you for the grand reveal of your manifestation, knowing that you will be able to then handle it. So fundamentally, what's happening is you are showing your strength in your commitment and faith to the desired manifestation, and that you are ready to receive it. So you can see it this way. With every step along the journey to the outcome, the universe is literally whispering in your ear, are you ready? Are you ready for the dream? Are you ready for your manifestation? Are you really? You see, as you remain committed to the outcome and you're overcoming these hurdles, these obstacles, these circumstances along the way, proving to yourself and to the universe your commitment to the outcome is unwavering, you then get blessed by the unlocking of the manifestation into your reality. Now, it is quite a magical journey, really, when you think about it. So then it begs the question, if you know it is something that you desire and you know this is what you want, and therefore you know that by overcoming each obstacle, you're going to get closer and closer and closer to the desired outcome, why is it it's easier for others to give up on their dreams and desires? And why is it that others keep pursuing them? So let's look at that. Let's say, for example, it's a specific person that you are manifesting and you're feeling really positive about it and you're doing the inner work and you're in the alignment of the wish fulfilled state, the living in the end state of being with them and everything feels hunky-dory. And then something happens out there. Maybe you see your specific person holding hands with someone, or maybe you see them on a date, or they post a picture of them with someone looking all lovey-dovey together. What happens? What do you do? What do you do at this point? Because this is the opposite of what you have been intending, right? So what do? This is the same if you're manifesting more money. And again, what you're doing everything right. You're living in the end of receiving more money, getting the pay rises, however you want, thinking about money coming to you. But yet, all of a sudden, more and more bills keep arriving at your door. What do you do at this point? Let's say you've been wanting to lose weight and you've been doing really, really well. And one day you got on the scales and let's say you've put on between, I don't know, say 2 and 5 pounds or something. What do you do at this point? And you've been doing exactly the same thing. What do you do? Do you choose to see either scenario as it's not working and nothing works and this is all a load of BS, to revert back to the version of you before you started this? Or do you take your power back, realizing that this is the test and challenge from the universe to see how committed you are to the outcome and are you ready to experience the outcome, your dream? So do you give up or do you keep going? Is this what you really want? And are you really ready to receive that reality that you want, the specific person, body, money, career, clients, business? Have you ever seen it when people lose all of that weight and a year later you see them again and they put it all the way back on and even more? And have you ever read stories about how people win the lottery and yet they wind up more broke and more alone and more in debt than they were before they won the lottery? Why does this happen? The inner identity of the person is that of one who is overweight and of not being worthy of whatever reason, for whatever reason, to lose that weight or to be seen as successful or to even be seen. And it's the same with the lottery winner. They don't feel worthy of the money. Maybe they have really negative stories about money being bad or evil, or that they just don't deserve it, or you have to work really, really hard. They didn't because they just received it. You see, these are all conscious or unconscious beliefs. No one would consciously want to work this hard to lose all of that weight to put it all back on again. No one. And no one would want to lose all of that money that they won on the lottery and to be in a worse state. You see, in these scenarios, including bringing in a specific person or a new love interest, when you've not healed within, you've manifested and done the inner work. So the universe eventually then grants you this wish, only for you to be tested with the outcome you have received when you've got it. Can you handle it? And if you have not healed and shifted into the identity of you that is love, that is enough, whole and complete, and you've released all of these negative stories and you've let go of what doesn't serve you in your life, and so on and so forth, the relationship will be unhealthy and painful. And it will not end very well, but it will end. And there you go, feeling even a worse off position than you were before you started that relationship. The identity is what needs to change within for you to be at your best, to experience the outcome and to keep it so you don't sabotage it by your old stories and patterns and programs. So when it comes to manifesting your desires, it is about you becoming the identity of you that not only is living in the end result of the money, the body, the loving relationship, it is you actually shifting your old limiting beliefs and healing within and being the version of you that has their cup overspilleth, living a great life with or without the outcome. You are now aligning to this version that is spiritually healing and growing and learning to be the best version that you can see yourself as in this new identity of being the person that does deserve love and to be committed to, that is safe to be loved and to love, that knows that they are worthy of winning the lottery and being responsible for money or receiving lots of money from anywhere, that deserves to be healthy and to have the dream body, and it's okay to show themselves off, to be successful. You know, if you would like to find out more about how to heal with me, I offer 2 incredible intensive 5-week and 6-week transformation programs that include dedicated one-to-one time with me. What we do is we rewire those neural pathways by healing those emotional wounds and releasing these blocks to then ignite this incredible, powerful, empowered, healing, personal growth, new identity of you. So you are no longer someone who experiences or self-sabotages unwanted relationships, unhappy careers, who attracts a business that isn't performing or lacks finances or doesn't have the body that you're happy with. By releasing and rewiring your thoughts and shifting yourself into this new incredible identity through healing, your whole life will transform. The finances, the body, the fulfilling relationships, romantic or any kind, and so much more through this process called timeline regression, also known as past life regression. It is very, very powerful. And these programs were initially designed for ex-militants of war so that they could release the traumas that they experienced when they were at war so they could live healthy lives. So if you would like to find out more about those, you can click the link below this video to my intensive transformation programs. And if you have any questions, you can just email me. Again, my email address is on my website with the subject heading, I am ready for this. So the universe tests are really saying to you right now, show me that you are ready. So when you sail through these obstacles or you get through them, the challenges on the path to which is the opposite outcome of what you're wanting to experience, is what it feels like, but it's getting you closer. You come to learn that all of these were the steps that you needed to take on your path to show the universe that you are ready. And therefore, you'll be getting closer to the manifestation that you are desiring to experience. And this is what happens when you get closer. You start to see signs. Maybe you hear something that aligns to the desire. Maybe you see them. Maybe you pull up next to them in a car. Maybe you receive a small check. Maybe a bill no longer needs to be paid because the gas company made an error. Maybe those £2 or £3 or £4 that you put on the week before, you've now lost double that the following week. Maybe you get a text, maybe you get a call, maybe someone says something like, oh, they're not with that person anymore. It didn't work out. They weren't happy. You see, it's now all shaping and molding as you have been passing these challenges step by step, just to show you commitment to your desired outcome and your strength in your commitment, your faith in your commitment, and to mold you and shape you into a stronger version of you. So before I wrap up today, let's talk about manifestation. So the universe is mirroring back to you who you are everywhere you go. Everyone is you pushed out. So when it comes to manifesting love, for example, the universe can only deliver to you the love that you see yourself as. So you do not attract what you want, you attract what you are. So let me make this a little clearer. If you see yourself as unworthy of love or not good enough, but you want to be in a loving relationship with somebody, you will receive a love that aligns to that vibration of not enoughness, of not worthy. And this is also known as you will now be treated just like that. You see, this is what happened to me time and time and time again. And now it doesn't. Why? Because I raised my vibration. I changed my identity to that of someone with value and respect and confidence, radiating magnetism, fearless, strong, brave, limitless. I detached, I let go. I, see myself as adorable, desirable, wanted, missed, loved, valuable, lovable, and so much more. And the more I dug deep and shifted my inner identity, because most of my life I was receiving horrendous treatment from people, but the more I changed my inner identity to see myself the way that I truly knew I wanted to see myself, I was then treated the way that aligned to how I was seeing myself. I put manifesting anything that I wanted outside of me, and I put myself first. I prioritized me and my healing practice. I ended up letting go of all that I needed to let go of, no longer allowing anyone to treat me less than I deserved. And by doing that, I had accepted all of the challenges that the universe were bringing me through these people, you see. So I could then finally experience not just relationships, but money, incredible, globally successful business, seeing who I am now, loving myself, just so many incredible things that happen now. And it's only getting better and better. So on a side note, you cannot tell yourself that you are somebody that is chosen and allowing people in your life still to treat you like an option. Actions always speak louder than words, and your vibration of being treated as an option, even though you're speaking in the opposite, will drop. And you will then keep attracting more of that and less of what you're speaking in. So we want to be changing the inner dialogue. We want to be demonstrating self-care on ourselves and showing how we truly deserve and want people to treat us. Everything is a mirror to your internal world. So you can only receive whatever it is that you desire based on what aligns to your inner world, what is going on in here. Those thoughts that you have, those beliefs about yourself and others, those times where you're sat spiraling in a pool of negativity, your assumptions about you, about others, about the world, that is what you are projecting from you and what it then is mirrored to you from the universe. So changing your inner identity is so incredibly important because you are then preparing this new foundation to build up from, a healthy, positive foundation that will then be able to manifest what really is for your highest good, because you'll be seeing yourself there at that level, at that vibration. You'll receive the best because you see yourself as worth and value and love and enough and so much more that you know that you only deserve that. You will never settle for anything less. And you will then be aligned to the dreams and the dream version that you do want to experience. So yes, there will still be tests along the way. People will come in. They will be shown red flags. Are you going to accept the red flags or are you going to kick them into touch? You have to show how committed you are. It doesn't stop, but the test will seem more effortless. It will seem a lot easier the more you align to the truth of you, which is love. You'll see these wins as victorious because you will know without doubt what it is that you want, and you will never give up on that, and what it is that you deserve. And finally, then the signs and the mysterious events will all occur to bring the outcome to you, which you will now be ready for fearlessly, and will never have any doubt that you will lose it because you have elevated within. You have done the inner work, the self-work, the healing within, releasing those negative blocks and negative stories and emotions. Your identity is now aligned to the new you, the truth of you, the version of you that totally matches the desire and the life that you want to experience. And you will have no doubt that you will be able to be responsible enough to keep these desires, all because you now see yourself this way from your core. So like really does attract like. So if this video resonates to you at all, comment below, I am ready. And by that, I mean, I am ready to be the version of me that aligns from my core to the identity of the desired outcome I'm wanting, that I am ready for fulfilling relationships. I am ready to shift into the new identity. I am ready to commit to myself so I do not give up on my dreams. As I said, links to all of my coaching solutions are below this video, including obviously my 2 intensive transformation programs. Thank you so much, guys. Please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, I will be back very, very soon. And I do apologize if the light has dipped during this video. It's a very, very dark and dreary, rainy day in England today. So I still wanted to get this video out to you all. So please forgive me if the light did dip too much. Anyway, sending you so much love. And as I said, I'll be back very, very soon.